this is a bicycle rack for the back of your semi. And this will fit on any truck, it doesn't matter what make, as long as you have the room for it. The main thing is on your sides, make sure nothing sticks out past here. Otherwise, you gotta have a chance of getting your trailer into it. And let me pull that bike off and I'll show you exactly how I built this thing. It's pretty simple. Okay, everybody's truck's a little bit different, man. Your toolbox setup is gonna be different. You might have steps over here, it doesn't really matter. I've got a generator over there, an APU, and this ramp just sits here. The bike goes down very easy, and to load it, this ramp goes on the other side, sits on top of the generator, and I just walk it right up there and set it into the rack. The main thing that I purchased for this was these collapsible ramps, or these folding ramps. They fold up, and as you can see, it's at a bit of an angle. They come from Harbor Freight. All this stuff came from Harbor Freight. You could probably get it off Amazon just as cheap. This is a motorcycle wheel lock from Harbor Freight also. And that ramp is they come in a pair, these two ramps. And what I did, because you need clearance to clear your fuel tanks on both sides, if you have them there. Some of you guys have different brand trucks, that won't even be an issue because your fillers is in a different location. But this ramp flipped upside down. This motorcycle wheel lock, which is, I had to drill new holes and bolt it down. I bought these, just these eye hooks for the ratchet straps. Just drilled them in and bolted them. You put 2 ratchet straps on the front, and I put 1 in the back over the whole back. It holds it tight and it keeps it straight, and it doesn't bump against the cab that way. What else? To get the height I needed, whoops, those are just, you can use anything, you can make your own if you want, but I had load locks rack, which I don't use. There's the top part still. I just unbolted the bottom and bolted them to my deck, and it gives me the right height, and my air lines and electrical lines can go underneath. Now this is a big issue here. I had to change around. Like most trucks, I didn't have a pogo stick. So I bought the pogo stick, mounted it on there. It's very important. Make sure you have everything behind the rubber. Don't go past that. I mean, this does just a hair. And another issue with it was it wasn't quite tall enough to clear the handlebars. The original height was, there's a bolt somewhere right there. The original height was about there, and it's a 1-inch pipe. And I went to Home Depot. That's a 1 1¼ inch pipe. That is slipped over the top, drilled a few holes to secure it, and mounted these up high. That way there's plenty of room to clear the bike. Or I originally wanted a motorcycle, but holy cow, it's a bear getting a bicycle up and down. These just aren't designed for it. I guess with a little help I could get a motorcycle up there. But the bike weighs, as you see, it's a motorized bicycle, which is pretty cool. It'll run about 30 miles an hour and gets 90 miles per gallon, which is great. Gets me away from the truck stops. I can go just about anywhere with it. What else? Yeah, the load lock on this side, the bottom part of the load lock gives it the elevation. Oh, this is the most important thing, man. I rerouted the lines. See, the original air lines came straight up in those 2 holes. So I just drilled holes up here and just ran them that way. Another way you could do it if you didn't want to drill holes or whatever is just get a couple of 90s here. Just put, if they come straight up, the 90 come straight out, no big deal. Run them underneath the rack. That's why I needed the clearance. So they come to the pogo stick. I have the extended pogo stick, and I also have extended cables. Those are 15-foot cables, man. There's plenty of room with the extra, because you got, you know, what's that, a foot and a half right there where it goes underneath. And I had my original, most trucks come with 12-foot cables, which is adequate. But when you add that extra out and then up, the 12 foots just weren't long enough, man. They were really, you know, they were really stretching and bending. My pogo stick will be all the way down 90 degrees laying on my toolbox. So I got the 15-foot cables, and that alleviated that problem. Those were 180 bucks at a truck stop, the full 3 wrap. You can get them on Amazon for 100. And what else? I think I added an extra spring for my my hot wire for the trailer. That's it, man. And oh yeah, in the back I added a couple of eye hooks, run my ratchet straps too. And like I say, these ramps collapse, and once they're bolted down, they're pretty solid. They don't go anywhere. And this one folds up and fits right underneath the bicycle. Once the bicycle's loaded, you just slide that in, strap it down, and you're solid, man. I run 3 straps on the bike and 1 strap on holding that extra ramp down. It makes it easier getting on and off. So all in all, man, those ramps were, geez, I don't know what I paid for them, 150 bucks. And that thing, the motorcycle wheel lock was probably 50 or 60. A handful of nuts and bolts in a couple of hours of work. Oh yeah, the pogo stick, if you don't have one, those are, I don't know, 100 bucks. And the extra cables, of course, 100. So yeah, it wasn't a cheap project. I don't know, $500–600 tied up in it. Damn, that sounds like a lot now that I'm thinking about it. But hey, I got freedom, man. I don't have to hang around truck stops. If I'm laid over, I can just get out and go riding, go do something fun instead of hanging out, listening to trash talk on the CB, eating crappy food. But that is a fat moto, and you can get those online. You can see PHATMOTO. Actually, right now they're on sale. This is October of 24. If you're watching this, they're on sale for like 800 bucks. But there's a dozens of different kinds of bikes, motorized bikes you can get, or just if you're a mountain bike guy, hang your mountain bike there, whatever. Anyway, that's how I did it, man. It's a good setup. I've had it for, oh shoot, 6,000–7,000 miles now, no issues. Hey, one last thing I would recommend for your bike on the back of the truck there is these foldable pedals. They go up and down. You can buy them, but in Parrish, remember, there's a left and a right, how they thread on. And that gives you an extra couple inches of clearance to get past the pogo stick and the rubber wind flaring on the back of your extenders. Makes a big difference. If you haven't, make sure you go listen to Zombie Road, man. If you're a trucker, it's Truckers and Zombies. It's on my channel here. It's in a playlist. It's free. You can listen to all the 8 books, and I got 3 of the Feral Children on there. So give that a listen. Let me know what you think. And I'm writing more books and riding more bikes, having more adventures. See you guys.